The vegetable section of the Loblaws market. So this is the cauliflower. They all come in from the USA, and most of the vegetable come in from the Mexico because it's a tropical temperate climate, and vegetables just like India are in abundance in Mexico. So this is lettuce. Lettuce is huge in consumption for salads. So there is kale, there is spinach, this is Chinese broccoli. It's Chinese broccoli, I don't know what this is. And there is, this is Brussels sprout. And there is, again there is dhania, different varieties of parsley, it's called parsley. Beans, there is peppers again is huge in consumption in salads, red, orange, yellow, green peppers, and green chilies, red chilies. These are mushrooms. This is different varieties of carrots. There are mini carrots, there is large carrots, then there are cut carrots. Depending on what you want to cook, there are different types of cuts. Then there is packed veggies. These are ready to make salads. You just have to put them out and put in some dressing, and they're ready to go. So milk is can be purchased in different categories here. So what we are seeing now is a 3-pack of 3.25 percentage of milk, which is actually more cream, high cream. Then there is a little less cream version, which is the 2% milk, and then there is one with 1%. Yeah, that should be 1%. So yeah, so this is 1%. So depending on how much cream you want in the milk, you can choose your variety. So there is also chocolate. So this is chocolate flavored milk. So you can also find lactose-free milk. So this is a frozen pizza. So all these boxes have pizza frozen, ready to be served. You can heat this in the microwave or oven, and they're ready to eat. So the concept of frozen food the concept of frozen food is such that it's so cold here that frozen food is actually it's made its place in the shelves. Yeah, why you actually can. So this is the beer. You also get beer in supermarkets. So there's different types of. There is a can of 10 Budweiser. Then you have local Canadian beers, Laker, Ice, and there are many others. So this is the home cleaning and mopping and other dish cleaning section, where you can buy stuff for cleaning your homes. So this is all like your column, which you can use to clean glass surfaces, and tables and such like that. So yeah, there are different versions, different companies which have this so everything. So depending on the kind of like, for example, if you want to get your carpets clean, so there is a cream for cleaning carpets as well. So for example, this is a disinfecting wipes. So we haven't used most of this because we really don't have all the so this is a very interesting thing here. This is a mop. This is it has a battery in it. You can insert batteries and use that. Basically you can spray the liquid through pressing a button, and then mop the floor. It has a replaceable what do you call that, foam that you can change after each use. So there are different kind of brushes and different kind of mops. And then there is, you see, this is a bathroom cleaner. This is a vacuum booster. This is, I don't know, bathroom cleaner again. And loads of variety depending on what type you require. Then there are LED bulbs. And here we are into the detergent section. So there is fabric softeners, because people use a lot of sweaters and warm clothing and blankets. So there are fabric softeners and different types of essence that you can add into your detergent so that your clothes have a nice fragrance. There is VC, and there is a fabric softener. Right. Then there are Ziploc bags where you can store your food, and aluminium foils, plastic boxes. Tide is actually from US, so Tide is big in terms of detergent here. So these are detergent pods. So these come like a square pod. We are currently using this. So you can add your clothes into the washing machine and just put a pod or two depending on the load, and then you don't have to add detergent separately. So there's plastic mugs, plates. Yeah, so what I am looking for is a dishwasher detergent. So I'm at the coffee and tea section here. So there is a lot of coffee. You can see here there are different varieties of coffees that you can find. So this is the Nescafe Colombian. It's really good. We are currently using this. And there is also a hazelnut version of this. There is Nescafe Gold. Then there is Nescafe Gold Espresso. And there is Nescafe Taster's Choice. There's a different versions of that. There is Nescafe Encore. Then there is Maxwell House. This is a new brand. I don't know how it is. So there is decaffeinated coffee as well. So if you don't want caffeine in your coffee, so you can use decaffeinated coffee. And there is coffee whitener, which is basically powdered milk, I think, which you can add to your coffee. And then there is Tim Hortons coffee. Tim Hortons is a chain of coffee, like Cafe Coffee Day here. So as I was mentioning, Tim Hortons is a chain of coffee, and they have their own range of beverages. Basically coffee. There is decaffeinated coffee, and then there is, I don't know what is this, different version of that. Then there is Nescafe Cappuccino, and there is loads and loads of varieties of coffee. There is McCafe, have its own range of coffee here. And then there is President's Choice, which is PC. It's a big brand. And this gourmet coffee, this Marley's, blah blah. So basically what these boxes are here is basically called as a K-cup. You can see this here. Coffee comes in cups like this. Now why does it come in cups like this is there are machines in companies and places installed where you can insert this cup, and the machine will automatically pull the coffee out from it and make coffee and serve you. so that you can have your own flavor of coffee and you don't have to depend on the machine's predefined coffee flavor, so yeah, so that's big here. A lot of people even in my company have that. And yeah, so there is coffee from Ethiopia, there is from President's Choice, there is Tim Hortons, big boxes of coffee. Coffee is like a lifestyle here. People have coffee morning, afternoon, evening. So this particular section is all about packaged meat. So there is wings, appetizers, hamburgers. All you need to just remove them from the packaging and ready to cook. There is eggs, milk. I'll show you the kind of milk that you find here. So guys, we are at the meat section of Loblaws. So this is the beef section. So there are different cuts of beef that you can find, and depending on what you want to prepare. So for example, these are beef ribs. So ribs are a big part of Canadian cuisine, so they love ribs, beef ribs, and there are different kind of cuts. There is also steak cuts, so you can just use these for steaks. Moving on, there is boneless. These are boneless ribs. See like that. And these are shredded. This is shredded beef. So they run it through a machine, and you can get cut pieces like that, strands of meat. So yeah, this is chicken now. This is again ground chicken. They've run it through a cutting machine, and then there are different kind of slices. And okay, we are here again on the. This is the lamb section. Yeah, lamb section. So this is a full rack, the ribs of lamb, and these are cut pieces. And this is basically whole leg of lamb, boneless. So this is just the meat, and this is the whole lamb chopped off. Moving on to this is wild boar meat. Yeah. So this is wild boar pieces. You find them. I don't know where they export this or they find it here. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's wild boar. And then we move on to the pork section. So here you have different varieties of minced meat. So there is honey garlic flavor. There is I don't know what all there is. Different preparations have different kinds of. So this is the pork section, pork slices, the pork rib, and then we move on to the turkey. This is turkey thighs, turkey legs, the different parts, turkey thighs, this turkey breast. So turkey is basically a bigger variety of chicken, so you have all pieces are bigger. Moving on to chicken, so you get different parts of chicken. So there is chicken breast, which is different. Then there is chicken thighs that come in packages like this. And then there is buffalo wings, they call this. So it's already marinated, you can just go and fry it. And then there is chicken wings. And then there is whole chicken. You get whole chicken like this with skin. So if you want to prepare this, you can. Generally, they use this to in the oven to just cook the entire chicken in its whole. So that's why they give it in this particular way. Then there is rabbit meat. This is a skinned rabbit, right? And this is chicken liver. And then there is this is boneless beef again. A lot of beef here, so people tend people like having beef, which is a red meat. So here there are different cuts of beef, sausages with racks. Then there is packaged meat. This is all packaged meat section.